curtain rose on Vero Beach Opera's 2022 production of La Boheme. What followed flowed like effortless magic. We wondered, though, what kind of herculean effort it actually took to pull something of this magnitude together in just 1 week. Of course, the singers are professionals, with credits like the Met, Carnegie Hall, Vienna State Opera, the list goes on. They arrive memorized and ready to sing. But what about everything else? The staging, the sets, the lighting, the costumes and props, putting it together with an orchestra. We decide to drop in behind the scenes to find out. Stage director Roberto Stevenello and Metropolitan Opera conductor Karen Levine are working with the principals on staging and timing.
The destiny is that she's going to die, but you're together. That's the beauty of it, you know what I mean?
Questa poveretta che non debba morire.
Let's do this one more time. I need a little bit more time on Lela Provo, on that measure, on that.
First fret. Le mie grazie ricevi.
Vecchia zimara senti, ora sul pianto.
Even the curtain is carefully timed to the music.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing. Probably a little faster than that for Act 1. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dun, 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 dum. That's perfect. Oh, da, 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 da. Dun, 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 perfect. Now, Act 4 going out is fast. 1 second. Ready and has to be faster. Way faster. Sorry. You all right? You need a rest?
La Boheme also features young children who were scouted locally.
You come onto the stage, I need you to always be silent. And this is a working thing with a lot of money and a lot of people put a lot of time into it. So I need to have your attention at all times, okay?
Hello.
He
I sell
is
toys.
The toy seller. What's better than toys besides opera? Nothing. Is there anybody saying "Tola trombe cavaline"? Anybody?
Like this?
But not quite as fast. Can you do that again, slower? That's it.
That's not bad.
Yes.
I'm playing that child.
That child. Okay, so let's all go over there for a second. Then you all come running out. Go way down into that corner over there. Look, okay. Sing it out. Vola tromba cavaline.
Vola tromba cavaline.
Okay.
We catch up with them backstage.
We have not been on the stage yet. That was the first time we were on the stage. Last time we were just dressing and finding out what words to sing. And since I've been hearing him sing, I started to think about doing it by myself, like, cavaline.
Very good.
And now I got it. That's not.
You got competition.
Velo tromba ill.
Oh.
Stevenello Costume Company Incorporated provided the costumes, and Paula Andriozzi and Tony Lemoyne are busy fitting the performers.
All right, make a note. All right. All right, the rest of you looks good as long as you have shoes and a t-shirt.
The chorus, many from Stetson University, have a rehearsal with Maestra Levine.
So from the moment you go on stage, for this first entrance in Act 2, the ribs are expanded, and just keep them expanded and just focus on your breath. Don't think about anything other than breath.
Lot more.
All together.
Lot more.
There's a sound! I'm like, It doesn't cost anything. It should feel good also. What I was lacking yesterday was that.
Hey!
Faster. Hey!
Hey!
What did you feel?
I not really flex my diaphragm, but just, I don't know.
Yeah, it activated it.
Right.
To get to an end of a phrase, what do you feel at the very end when it's the fear-based breath? When you're like, I'm gonna die, and you're like, I got a little bit left?
No, it starts wavering a little bit.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's a diaphragm, think like an elevator. It's gonna go all the way down, and when you're at the end of the air, the pelvic wall, where the diaphragm is, I feel a curl.
Oh, sure.
Have you ever kneaded bread before? If you've ever kind of made bread? I'm a big bread maker. I have this Japanese soji-rushi bread machine.
Meanwhile, out in the house, Chad Erickson and Ricky Rivera work through the lighting cues.
Now, what do you prefer your half to be?
I don't know. What's your guys' half look like?
It varies. I like to do this. Some people like to do just the sconces, but I think it's a little dark.
What's that?
Going out?
Take you out?
Doesn't look like that. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like that.
Oh, you got Stroberson back there. I like this, but it's a little too dark. Can we add some of those above, just like at like 10%, like a nice ghost? Yeah, let's split the diff. I like that a lot. There we go. So house to half, and then Q4 should be a blackout.
Okay, let me just copy this cue.
Perfect, yeah. Yeah, there's that window.
Oh, it's really having fun, isn't it?
Ooh.
Don't know what that's about.
We might have to look at that. It's probably the cap is just being loosey-goosey. And then the breakup in the front.
After a lunch break, it's back to staging. The beautiful sets also came from Stevenello Costume Company Incorporated.
Andiam, 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 andiam. Sulluso, il lume vacilla al vento. Oddio, torna d'accenderlo. Oddio, anche il mio si è spento. Ma il furto non m'ancora.
Bravo.
We catch up with Ricky way up in the flies. He's a student at Emerson College and a 2020 graduate of Vero Beach High School, which means he didn't have a traditional graduation thanks to the pandemic.
No, but made it work, you know. They did little things for us, like the drive-through graduation, stuff like that, so. And even helped with theater, you know, a lot of people learning how to work around COVID. And I think it makes it extra special now that we're doing things in person again. So it's just, you know, it's good to come back in so many different ways.
Backstage, we see Roman Ortega Cowan, Vero Beach Opera's longtime artistic director.
No, was. Oh. We have a new one. We have Russell Franks. He's the artistic director now, and I'm the artistic advisor, because we are, of course, growing, and we need to be sure that we have younger people into the equation. Thank you.
We soon discover that Russell Franks is a very hands-on artistic director, literally creating each detail to achieve the effect he has in mind.
These little trays for vendors in Act 2. There it is. There's one.
Voila.
2 more to go.
Staging continues as lighting, props, and costume pieces start to appear. To save their voices, the singers hold back and even sing an octave lower at times.
Facciamo vendere a comprare.
Progneritor.
Io lo annuncio il vergine
Sei bruna e quel color ti dona.
Il mezzo di corallo.
Uno zi.
Tirare.
Digna est intrari.
Intreriazi necessit.
Io non do che una cessit.
Ed elettore.
Esperto professore.
Che ho già diplomi e non son armi prime le sue rime.
Tanto che sembra ver ciò che gli esprime.
Oh bella età d'inganni ed utopie, si crede, spera e tutto ben la pare.
O governo che non darei perdono in sempiterno.
Parla per
Right in. As he goes in, you get closer.
E l'altro in van crudel.
Mi fa felice, mi fa
Col canto scurrite.
Cut. It's gonna be blocked. Once it blocks up, bring it in. Hey, line up, quick.
It's 3 p.m. and the Brevard Symphony Orchestra begins load-in.
Oh, that's clear. That's perfect.
Very good.
Much easier than the way up.
Yeah, it was definitely better down than up.
What is the name of this drum?
Bass drum.
It looks like the bass drum.
Sound shields. A little awkward.
Here's stage manager Karen Wiggins.
Load everything on the pit. So grab those children's. And then we're going to set platforms up to the height of her first level. I think I know where things go, but is there someone here that wants to double check anything? Because the percussionists are going over here. That's correct. So this is a temp, so this is going to be. Can we take the temps out? I would love to do that now.
For the first rehearsal with full orchestra, chairs are set up on stage for the strictly musical rehearsal.
Puccini is, I think out of all the composers, the hardest. I would say for myself, it's the most difficult to play because it's a lot of stuff that you just, I want to enjoy it, and you can't. It's like a flood pushing you over the bar line. If your instinct says take time, fight it. Yes? We're there. We're like 80%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after 43.
E al ritorno
Riposa.
dammi il braccio mia piccina.
Some last minute stuff. It never ends. Which is good, because if we weren't doing something, it means that we were missing something.
Whose costume is this?
This is Musetta's Act 4 costume. It's a day-to-day thing, and we have to see, our goal is to make every performer look his or her best. And if that means taking a tuck here and there, letting something out, making sure everything is pressed, making sure everything matches, every bow is tied correctly, every snap is snapped correctly. That's what we do. Because we want every performer to look their absolute best on stage.
As you iron, you see all the things that are missing.
Such as?
Such as hooks that were supposed to be put on. Such as hems that fell out. So I iron with a needle and thread.
We ask Maria Natali about Mimi.
You know, she's a noble character. I like playing noble characters, you know? Someone who has a lot of heart. She's self-sacrificing. She doesn't, you know, she gives so much of herself, she doesn't want anybody to see her pain. It's really sad, actually. So now she holds it all in, you know, to the very end. And she always cares about other people's comfort more than her own. So I think we can all learn something from that.
Dress rehearsal means full makeup by Robin Volsky, Kat Faust, and Weta Hathcock.
No style, we cut it down later if he
exactly.
has issues. If it's tickly, we can cut it down too.
A lot of goodwill.
If he's no problem, then no problem.
Being a bass, you get all the facial hair glued to your face.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Have you ever had makeup put on before?
Nope.
Never? So this is extremely awkward for you.
Kat also served as scenic artist for many of the set pieces and props.
The toy cart looks great too. You did that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lots of fluffing. You really should check out the chickens, though. I'm extremely proud of the chickens.
Next is Hair by Clara McCarthy and Cynthia Logan.
I'm Rick Canvas, and I do this.
You're so awesome. Well, this is like whatever I ask for, she just magically appears. Aha.
Yes?
I mean, I would say yes.
So I think you must be the prop master.
Well, I'm certainly master of props, but my official title comes in many forms. I'm a man of many hats. In addition to playing Parpignol, the toy seller, on stage, I have been assistant stage manager. I've been a bit of a lighting tech, prop master, and Russell's Guy Friday. You know, anything they need, I make happen, and it's good to have an extra pair of hands around here. They never go unused, let's say.
Bethany Confessori. I'm the Director of Artistic Operations for the Brevard Symphony Orchestra. Well, we're thrilled to be back playing for the opera. It's been a few years since we've been able to play opera, and we couldn't be more thrilled to collaborate with such outstanding artists, including Maestro Levine and the amazing company with Vero Beach Opera.
Roberto Stevenello, and I am directing La Boheme, and we're about to have our dress rehearsal in about 20 minutes. The thing about Boheme and Puccini in general is I always find something in the music that I haven't discovered yet that I can put to movement, and I live for that stuff. I go the reverse of the film. The music's already there, so I fit my action to the music. Every time the score is so rich and so layered, you find something new every time.
Just before curtain, we speak to Russell Franks, artistic director.
So I often wonder what makes an opera endure. Why something that was written and conceived of more than 100 years ago, 110, 115 years ago, why do we now still continue to perform these things? And of course, Boheme is not the only one. But what makes it about Boheme that it's perhaps one of the most popular operas in the world and the most performed and the most beloved? And it has to be the music, the resplendent music. It has to be the themes that still resonate with us today. And the best performances obviously are going to be those that don't come to the audience from the stage, but bring the audience onto the stage. And I really kind of think that's why we do what we do.
Good. You excited today? I am too. Very excited for you. It was so fun to see you on stage yesterday, but I'm going to do something different today. Okay, first of all, this has to come down just below your knee, okay? And I'm going to put one sock up a little bit and leave the other one down, okay? Oh, for me?
Yep. So as long as that works, I'll keep the pronouncer.
Right, that's 63.
Working right down to the wire, right?
Literally.
Longtime supporter Bob Lowinger brings the flowers.
Two beautiful women singers and our wonderful conductor.
3 minutes to places, 3 minutes to top of show.
Hello. So today is the great day, the big day, and we're here to make it happen. So.
Subscribe to Vero Beach Opera's YouTube channel to see performances and more behind the scenes.